The return of afternoon trivia, February the 23rd. First time in 2 weeks. Incredible. We started things off with, like I told you in the announcement video, a first ever genre infinitive verbs trivia. You had to name what the infinitive base verb was. And John won this one 5-1, snapping Andy's 3-game winning streak. Round 2 was another first-time genre. This is a random one. Adam Sandler films. Andy 8010 comes in and wins it in a sweep 5-0. Game 2 was songs with cities in the title. Told you that was coming in the afternoon trivia announcement video right here on the Frank Addington channel. Thanks if you subscribe to the Frank Addington channel. You'll get free updates like that one and free information of what trivia games are coming so you can capture victories in afternoon trivia. That's for those of you who subscribe to the Frank Addington channel. And it was Andy 8010 winning his second in a row, 5-1. We had 30 Seconds Over Tokyo was one song in that one. So was I Left My Heart in San Francisco, which we've done several times in that genre of trivia. Round 4 was 20th Century American Literature, which we haven't had in a while. And it was Andy 8010 winning this one. He knew Jack Kerouac on the road. He also knew The Cat in the Hat. Or no, it wasn't The Cat in the Hat. It was Green, Greggs, and Ham by Dr. Seuss. Andy 8010 wins 5-0. 3 victories. He's up 3-1 if you're counting by games. And then we had George Harrison song titles trivia. I think we did this one last year during George Harrison's birthday week. It is George Harrison's birthday week this week. And it was John getting the victory 5-1. And during that game, the birthday boy himself, Free Jack Balls, getting a point. Good job. Getting the song Don't Let Me Wait Too Long off the 1973 great LP called Living in the Material World. George Harrison. So we did game 6 was company slogans trivia. This is this is a really good game. It was 5-4-1, and it was won by John. So John wins George Harrison song titles trivia 5-1, and then he wins company slogans 5-4-1. So it was 3-3 going into game 7. Andy with 3 wins, John with 3. We've had this set up before. We went with game 7, the final game for the big, sloppy, disgusting, wet, filthy cash prizes. 1981 song titles trivia. This is a really good game because we had 4 different people with points. But capturing the final game was John winning 5-3-2-1. On 1981 song titles trivia, hell of a job on that one. Great job. Getting the win. He is the big winner for afternoon trivia, February 23rd. Andy with 3 wins. Andy was in the room. He had 3 wins, but John gets 4 and wins afternoon trivia like Norway in the Winter Olympics, taking all the medals. So John gets 4. Other participants, DNR Manny was in. DPCX was in. Free Jack Balls was in and got a point. Happy birthday, Free Jack Balls. John. Let's go to the other. Participants. JG was back and he was on shower duties because FJ was a little late. So we had JG back on shower duties today. Very uneventful as far as the shower, though. The Cobra was in. Good job, Cobra. The Shawkinator had a hell of a day in afternoon trivia. Hell of a game. Got a lot of points today. Good job, Shawk. And who else was in? Mr. Met was in. Good to see him back. Swiftology was in. FJRS came in eventually. Go Eagles. Eric came in. And then a couple of important Yukon was in, and Bear Scott was in. All right, now afternoon trivia, Carmel hasn't really been big at not this time of year, but we do have a big Yukon and St. John's game coming up on Wednesday night. St. John's won the first game this year. It's a big, Big East game. Huge game coming up, and it's big for them. So Yukon, great job coming in. He got a couple points in this. Mr. Met was in too, a St. John's fan. We'll see how that plays out Wednesday night. And the big cash prizes were picked by John. We're gonna show what that is because there were some good choices, and he picked Jack's Frozen Pizza. Now this was not intended to be like a list where you have that on there and it's like, oh, you got to pick Jack's because it's free Jack's birthday. Because I had some good picks on there. I had the pupusas revueltas on there, okay? And the free Jimmy John sub. So there were some good choices on there. But he went with free Jack's in honor of Jack Balls' birthday. So we're going to go do it tonight. I'm going to take you into the Dollar General. And it's also going to be, maybe look for some hot sauce. But also, it is 9 days after Valentine's Day, so maybe, just maybe, there's some discount Valentine's Day candy. I'm not counting on it. I have really no luck as far as like Valentine's candy, but we're going to find out and we're going to see. So let's go get the free Jack Balls pizza. I'm going to head into the Dollar General here, guys. Doubt if there's any Valentine's discount candy, but check it out. I do have it, but only 25% off, boys. I'm not gonna bite. I am not gonna bite. 50% off merchandise. All right. Oh man, remember that, guys? The Clover Valley for like $3.50. I think we tried one of those one time. It was freaking awful. Remember that? All right, let's see what we got here. Free Jack Balls, sausage and pepperoni, and of course the original. Very nice little combo right there, guys. All right, this has been your afternoon trivia recap. God bless America.